Right, hello guys, and welcome back to another video. And today's video is just gonna be it's gonna be a short rundown of what has happened since the last video, because it's been almost a month since I made a video. So I'll just get right into it. First of all, this clock, I recently found out it has got a serious problem. Well, I mean, the dial has come off, but that's because I unscrewed it off earlier. But its problem is, you can see, try to get out this light, there, that green bit. Now, I'm no expert, but I don't think that's meant to be green. So that means that that part of the movement is donezo, and that looks to be where that looks to be where the escapement, like the actual pallets are, where the actual thing that the pallets are attached to, you know what I mean. So that means that's going to need some new pallets, and yeah, I was thinking of maybe just scrapping this clock and reusing the case for something else. The dial was really nice though. I might reuse the dial on something else if I ever get the chance to. Talking about reusing bits and whatnot, what was it? I recently saw an old, like, a clock case in like a shop, and someone had decided to think it'd be a good idea to put a modern quartz movement into an old clock case. Now, what I was thinking is it'd be a pretty cool idea if I bought the case, took the quartz movement out obviously, and tried to reuse the case for something else. And the problem is though, I can't really think of a movement to put in a clock because I don't have any spare movements lying around. That's a bit of a problem, but oh well. Also, yeah, those two clocks are off the wall. That one's waiting to be hung up, and that one's waiting to have the wood re-glued, that bit of wood that fell off it, re-glued back on. And also, I'm going to try and refit the side glass while I'm at it as well. But apart from that, nothing really much has changed. These two clocks, well, actually these three clocks are back in their old place again. Yeah, the Smiths and the Bentima, they were on this shelf exactly where they are now. And yeah, that clock was there as well ages ago when I first started this channel, I think. Yeah, it was shortly after I got this clock, and then yeah, these two clocks were put on this shelf. Alright, these two clocks have been put on here, and that clock has also been moved. I don't think there's anything else really mentioning. Oh yeah, the Committee of London clock is now down there because that probably needs a new bush or a new, I don't know, it needs something though, because it doesn't work still, which is a shame, but oh well. Yeah, that clock is there now. And also I got this just 1980s German quartz thing. Nothing special, just 1980s quartz movement, mostly made out of plastic. I just bought that because I kind of just wanted to get a new clock, just, I don't know, just a new clock, yeah, just a new clock that, yeah, just kind of, yeah, don't know what I'm saying now, yeah, just, I don't know what I'm talking about now, yeah, I just thought it'd just be cool to get another clock in this sort of carriage clock style. So I could have these two as like, yeah, a matching pair, I guess. I don't know. But apart from that, there is genuinely nothing else to say. That clock is still where it is. That clock still doesn't work. That clock is still ticking happily, as you can probably hear. So is that clock. These clocks working well. Well, not right now because they're not ticking, but yeah, they work. Just they still work. And that clock works still. That clock works still. None of my other clocks have broken, so that's good. That clock's still working. All of those clocks are still working. That one's still working, although the dial is just annoying because where the winding squares are, you have to like kind of move the dial a bit. It's movable, luckily, so you can actually get to the winding squares with the key. It's just really difficult. That winding square is not hard. It's not too hard to get to, but that one's really stupidly hard to get to. You like have to like force the key in, almost, like try and jam it in. So yeah, at some point I might try and refit the dial, just so I don't have to keep doing that. But you know, apart from that, everything else is back to normal. That clock is just ticking away silently because I need to take the movement out. I need to take the movement out of this clock at some point. Yeah. It needs... It just needs sort of servicing, really. Doesn't really need any spare parts because they all work except for the chime barrel. But I can fix that eventually. Not right now because I can't be bothered to. But yeah. So apart from that, all of the other clocks are still working. I haven't sold any clocks because I don't want to sell any of them. I said this was going to be a short video and it's turned into an almost 8-minute video. Well, since we've come this far, we may as well go through what might be happening. So basically what's going to happen is that one's going to be hung net there, and the box clock down there is going to be hung there. And that's about it. That one's staying where it is because it looks all right there. These two, well, that one's already been moved and that one's fine now. And apart from that, nothing else is going to be moved for the time being until I get some new clocks. Luckily, I did make space over there. All that junk there is going to be moved. So if I do get some more mantle clocks, then I'll actually have space to put them. Because before I had literally no space at all. But now, because I put these two clocks on that shelf, or shelves, now I've made space, so that's good. You know, I might make a video tomorrow just saying what, if the possibility arises of me selling a clock or two, then I'd probably just, you know, make a video on what clock would be most likely to be sold. Or actually, I might just do that after this video. I don't know. You'll have to see. But it's midnight and my sleep pattern is absolutely screwed up, so I might have... I don't know. Don't know what I'm talking about now. My sleep pattern has been broken for a few days, so that's fun. But you know, apart from that, everything's alright. So hope you enjoy this longer video than what I actually said it would be. and I will see you in the next one when I'll probably be discussing about what clocks I might sell and what ones I'm definitely 100% keeping. So I'll see you then, guys.